us?
It's basically the process of sharing information, with another party and ensuring that there is shared meaning. So basically, what you want to say should be the same thing or should be interpreted in a way that will make the other person understand where you're coming from. That is the basic level of communication. Yeah. So it's there has to be a shared meaning. Where miscommunication arises is when what you say is misinterpreted by the second party. Yeah, so you say one thing and the person hears a second thing and understands it in a different way, which can cause problems.
Which causes problems. No, which causes a lot of problems.
Yeah.
So how then can, when having a conversation with another person, as simple as communication is, it's a problem. It's a major problem. It's what a lot of countries will go to war for.
Right.
Because we're not understanding one another. So what's the thin line between communicating and understanding?
Okay. So everybody can pass on a message, yeah? But are you really communicating in a way that the other person will understand what your goals are? That is the question you should and one way to ensure that the other person understands and can act on what you want the person to act is to, if you in an oral communication, to speak in a very clear manner so that the other person understands easily. So we're talking about using simple terms, stripping away, we are Nigerians, we like the big grammar, we like the big words, stripping away complicated expressions and phrases. So to communicate at a level whereby a 12-year-old, for example, would understand. So that's the thing. And if you basically tailor your communication so that it adheres to 3 simple rules. And these are what I call my 3 simple rules of effective communication. The first one is to understand your audience. So understand the next person you are communicating with. Yeah, understand. So if you're going to communicate with a C-suite executive, it will be different. The manner will be different than if you're communicating with a colleague. So understand who it is that you're going to communicate with. Then make sure your communication is simple, brief, and clear. That's rule number 2. Simple, brief, and clear. And the third one is basically feedback. Just, ask for feedback, give feedback. And if you're able to adhere to these 3 simple rules, they're very simple and they will really aid retention and understanding. You're already on the way to becoming a more effective communicator.
Now that you have said